Joe Biba.
Hello, my name is Joe Biba from Cuba City, Wisconsin, and joebibaconstruction.com.
So construction.
Yeah, I do residential construction, remodeling. I've always said we always did everything that nobody else wanted to do, and I've kept very busy doing that, and have had a good living. Quite frankly, when I joined, I was doing very well, but it was just besides my construction, I also have income property, and I was just maxed out. I could not. There was no more hours in the day. I couldn't do any more.
And the thing that we talk about, and with Jody, is that the day before you came to your first leverage track meeting, you were on a roof for 12 hours.
I was, because I was the guy that bid the jobs, did the jobs, cleaned up after the jobs, went and collected the paychecks from the jobs, wrote the bids in the beginning, and actually following that up, 5 months after I joined, I retired my tool belt and got the hell off the roof.
Woo! You learned how to scale your business, clone yourself, put team in place, people to replace you.
Absolutely.
Would you have done that in 5 months without being here with us?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. It was life-changing, transformational, having the backing that I had from the people that had my back, which are the people in here, and just helped to coach me to where I needed to be.
Yeah. Tell me about the meetings. Tell me about the people in cabs.
The meetings and the people are, as somebody else said, you have to go. Because without that, it's for the leverage every 90 days. We I fly out to Stamford, Connecticut, which I had never flown into New York. So it was a huge deal. Did it by myself. And without going to the meetings and seeing the people in person, it's extremely easy to fall down the rabbit hole and not know, geez, I was doing really good, and then it tapered off, and now I feel like crap again. I need that boost of my people to get me back up and going in the right direction again.
Joe, please address that. So cabs is 1 year at a time. Why on earth would you join for a second year? Didn't you get it the first time? That's what people have said in the past. Like, why do so many of these people come back year after year? What is it for you?
For me, it is definitely the people, and it's, I did struggle with rejoining.
Yes, that's why I brought it up.
Yeah. In fact, I had a talk with beautiful Gail in the back, and she had her Fabian business hat on.
You can buy one in the back, just kidding.
And she gave me all of the business reasons why I should re-up my renewal. And it just wasn't setting with me. And finally Gail says to me, she says, well, she took her hat off and she got real. And she says, if you don't renew, are you going to have the support to keep you going where you want to go? I says, why the hell didn't you say that in the first 2 minutes? It'd have been a done deal, Gail. Thank you.
Thank you, Joe. Worthwhile?
Pardon?
Worthwhile investment?
Absolutely worthwhile investment. I'm very guilty of not having the exact what it is that I've increased my business, but I'm going to say, thinking on the way here, it's like, before I thought it was like 20%. It's probably more, at least like 30% that I've increased
That's awesome.
my revenue.
In a construction business, that's huge.
And actually, even more important than that to me is it's allowed me to bring out a passion in me that I knew was in there somewhere, but I didn't know quite what it was. So through the meetings and people seeing things in me that I didn't see in myself, and a lot of loving pushes I actually also now have a second website, which is creatorsofhope.org. And we're building and renewing lives one home at a time in Jamaica.
Yes.
In fact, when I leave Sunday, I'm supposed to be going down there to set up the work, because in January I'm taking a group of 10.
But you're here on
Yeah.
your birthday, right before your mission trip.
Yeah.
Thank you so very much for sharing your story and inspiring so many people here. We love you.
Thank you.
We love
Love you too.
you.